Shakya. Shakya is also among the various clans within the Newa community. When examining the surnames of the Newas, the Shakya lineage is regarded as one of the oldest lineages. In ancient time, King Isakavaku of Koshala exiled his 4 sons and 5 daughters from Sakyeta to ensure his younger wife Jayanti's son, Jantukumar, could become king. The 9 exiles headed northward or Himbat, eventually reaching a dense sal forest at the mountain's base. There they encountered Kapil Muni. With Kapil Muni's advice and assistance, they established a settlement in that area. They were named Sakyas due to their settlement in Saka or sal forest. The settlement itself was called Kapil Vastu, as it was founded under the guidance, counsel and care of Kapil Muni. Over time, the settlement evolved into a city known as Kapil Vastu, ruled by Shakya clan and forming the Shakya Republic, with the inhabitants adopting the nationality of Shakya. During the 5th century BCE, the region of Kosala encompassed the territory of the Shakya dynasty, which notably included the Buddha. According to Buddhist texts like Anguttara Nikaya and Jain texts such as Bhagavati Sutra, Kosala was recognized as one of the Solsa or 16 Mahajanapadas or powerful and influential regions during the 5th century. The cultural and political prominence of Kosala contributed to its significant position in that era. Hence, Lord Gautam Buddha belonged to the Shakya clan and he is often referred to as Sakyamuni Buddha. In his era, numerous Shakya kingdoms existed in the western regions of Nepal. Among them, Kapil Vastu and Devdaha were considered powerful Shakya kingdoms. These states form a union and decisions made by this union were binding on all the Shakya states. After achieving enlightenment at the age of 35, the fame of Gautam Buddha spread far and wide. As he belonged to Shakya clan, the entire Shakya clan gained prominence. The Shakya Vamsa, Buddha's clan, was regarded as a superior clan by the society of that time. This recognition is not only found in Buddhist texts, but it's also evident in the records of Mayur Emperor Asoka's visit to Lumbini, where he used the term Sakyamuni. Monks initiated into the teachings of Sakyamuni, Gautam Buddha, are known as Sakyaputra, while nuns are referred to as Sakyaputri. King Prasenjit of Kosala, being a follower of Buddha and with great respect for him, envisioned marrying a Shakya girl to ensure that his own son would be the heir to the throne of Kosala Mahajanpada. Desiring a union with the Shakya clan, King Prasenjit, who had multiple queens, aspired to make a son from the Shakya lineage, the future emperor of Kosala. To materialize this vision, he sent a proposal to Kapil Vastu seeking a Shakya princess for this purpose. The Shakyas, proud of their noble lineage, faced a dilemma. While the Shakyas could not dismiss the importance of the powerful Kosala emperor, they were unwilling to compromise the dignity of their own clan. Offering a Shakya daughter to a king of a lesser lineage posed a challenge. There was a concern that the king might become enraged and launch an attack on the kingdom. To navigate this delicate situation, the Shakya devised a plan. They decided to marry the maidservant Basav Khatiya to Prasenjit, presenting her as a Shakya princess. Following this strategy, matrimonial ties were indeed established with the Shakyas. However, Basav Khatiya, being not of royal birth, she was married to Prasenjit, and from their union, Virudak was born. In his teenage years, Prince Virudak, upon visiting his maternal uncle's kingdom in Kapil Vastu, Tilorakot, observed that the place where he had dined was meticulously cleaned with milk. In his inquiry and investigation, he discovered the truth about his mother's identity as a maidservant and his own birth. Feeling insulted and discriminated against due to caste pride, Virudak took it as an affront. This realization fueled his vow to destroy the Shakyas. After ascending to the throne, Virudak launched an attack on Kapil Vastu, resulting in its eventual fall. The entire Shakya kingdom crumbled and the Shakyas dispersed in different directions. Sagarhawa, a significant Buddhist pilgrimage site, is situated 9 km north of Taulihawa, the district headquarters of Kapilvastu, to the west-southwest of Jagdishpur Lake. Known locally as Lambu Sagar, Sagarhawa is infamous at the sites of the mass slaughter of 10,000 Shakyas. In the travel log of the Chinese explorer Huang Xuang, who visited the Buddhist site Tilaura Kot in the 7th century, there is a mention of the mass slaughter of thousands of Shakyas at Sagarhawa. According to Huang Xuang's accounts in his travel log from 636 AD, the Shakyas erected numerous stupas on the west and south side of the lake Sagarhawa in the memory of their clan after the massacre. During the lifetime of Gautam Buddha, Virudak attacked Kapilvastu, leading the Shakyas to abandon the city and move to different places. One branch of Shakya group headed east and entered the Kathmandu Valley. Another branch traveled the western hills, entering the Dang Valley and eventually becoming known as Tharu. Another group, moving further west, reached the Bamiyan Valley in Afghanistan, where they are said to have constructed colossal Buddha statues on Mount Khandara. Kapilvastu was a thriving civilization during its time, marked by urban development, whereas the Shakyas, who considered themselves of superior lineage, ruled. The destruction of Kapilvastu, which was reduced to ashes, was driven by the arrogance and pride of pure blood. Subsequently, after the Buddha attained enlightenment, many individuals from the Shakya clan embraced Buddhism. During the reign of Jitdasti, the 7th Kiratic king, Gautam Buddha's disciple Ananda visited Nepal Mandal and spread the teachings of Buddhism. It was during this period that Shakya began to embrace Buddhism as followers of Buddha. Buddha's stupa was constructed along the routes entering Nepal, and the term for stupa in Nepal language is Chivadya, refers to the spiritual part. The journey of Buddhist pilgrims into Nepal often passed through Chitlang, following the Chi Dogulan, or the path of the spirit. The Shakyas, commonly recognized as the ancestors of Gautam Buddha, had their distinct republic called Kapilvastu around the 6th century BC. According to belief, some of the Shakyas migrated to the Kathmandu Valley after fleeing from Kapilvastu, following an attack by King Virudak of Koshala. Thank you.